We're going to keep this show rolling. This comedian coming to the stage can be seen all over the city and at our clubs. Let's hear it for Christian John.
Keep it going from there, everybody. How's everybody doing, all right? Excited to be here. That's cool. That's cool. It's good to be here. You guys okay? Yeah? All right, thanks. So I'm not political, you know what I mean? So I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, so I don't lean right or lean gay. But I do think that Joe Biden's next executive order should be signing his do not resuscitate because, I mean, the guy, yeah, well, hooray for DNR. All right. I mean, he's so old, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to judge him based on his character or whatever. But, dude, like, come on. He's too old. Like, the first time Biden met Bernie Sanders, he was like, and what's your name, young fella? Because isn't that a little too old? You shouldn't be able to walk into a nursing home and be like, holy shit, spring break. This is crazy. I mean, the guy used to use the Bible to do his current events homework. I mean, seriously, dude. You know what I mean? And he came out swinging, like, right away. Everything's different. Take your time. You know what I mean? Like, enjoy being a new president. He gets to do things he never got to do before. You know what I mean? Like, he gets to ride the presidential airplane. What's that called? Air Force One? Cool, right? And he gets to board early for being a senior citizen. How cool is that? Yeah. So Trump, I mean, I don't know if this is a pro-Trump crowd or whatever, but I think that people, you know, I don't know. People judge when they shouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, when Trump was in office, this lady at work was like, Donald Trump is such a piece of shit. I don't know how anybody could ever vote for somebody like that. I'm like, you've been cheating on your husband for the last 5 years. Who the hell are you to talk? You know what I mean? Like, if Trump showed up at her door, she'd greet him with a blowjob. Hey, you mean to tell me you'd blow him but not vote for him? It doesn't make any sense, miss. Yeah. Cuomo's gone, you know, for better or worse, whatever. Oh, okay, yeah, hey, I'll take all the applause you want to give me, that's fine. Now, Cuomo's gone. The guy kind of lacked common sense, you know what I mean? Because he sent like a bunch of COVID-positive patients to nursing homes, which is weird because it spread like a wildfire and all those old ladies died. Sad, right? There was a silver lining for me, though, because my grandmother passed away. So I finally got my inheritance. Oh, my goodness. By far the best stimulus check of 2020, I must say. Yeah, all right, we got that political shit out of the way. I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. Years ago, I was dating this girl, right? So I had to meet her father, and her father was like, Christian, tell me about yourself. I'm like, sure, no problem. My parents are from the Middle East, so that makes me Arab. But I was born and raised on Staten Island, New York. And he's like, wait, so you're Arab and from Staten Island? I'm like, that's right. He's like, yeah, I'd like you to stop seeing my daughter immediately. And I get it, because from his point of view, what the fuck kind of Guido terrorist is my daughter bringing home? Right? Nobody wants their daughter dating fucking Vincenzo Bin Laden over here. Because the only thing worse than a dude in a turban is a dude in a wife beater who's also wearing a turban. And that turban is made by Ed Hardy. I mean, that's... Basically, from this guy's point of view, if I am a terrorist, I'm blowing up buildings to the sound of DJ Tiesto. And there's a chance I'm saying douchey things like, yo, this explosion needs more bass. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I think I've been racially profiled. I'm not sure. You tell me if this sounds like standard procedure. Years ago, one summer during my college years, I was at the airport, right? So TSA came up to me and they're like, sir, you're going to have to come with us. You've been selected for a random bag check. All right, now I thought that was shady because it's like, I didn't even have any bags, you know what I mean? I was just working at the Dunkin' Donuts in the terminal. I mean, my shirt said Dunkin' Donuts. I'm like, officer, I'm wearing the visor. Like, I sold you your coffee. It's still hot. I don't know how you don't remember, you know? Being Middle Eastern is cool. It can be embarrassing, though, because, you know, the news and all that. The other day, my wife was like, you should do the whole 23andMe thing to see if you're 100% Arab. I'm like, I really don't need some pathology report coming in the mail telling me I'm 100% Arab. Like, that would feel more like a diagnosis more than anything else. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, sir, you are 100% Arab, and there's nothing we can do about it. You're like, holy shit, 100%? Like, what is that, stage 4? Damn, dude. Yeah, but he just got married, which is cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. 36, just got married, which is late, you know what I mean, by Arab standards. Because, you know, if you're in your 30s and single, there's a lot of pressure from the community to settle down and find a wife to take your anger out on. And thankfully, I found the one. She is a gem, you know. My wife is a very good cook, very good cook. I particularly enjoy the taste of my wife's obedience. Oh my goodness. Oh, delicious, dude. You ladies in the crowd should try whipping some of that up for your man, you know what I mean? No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. I'm not one of those dudes, you know, Arab guys that's like, I'm the man and my wife needs to ask permission to menstruate. I'm not one of those dudes. My wife and I are a team. You know, we function as a team, which is important, you know? So we decide everything together as a team. Like, for example, recently we decided as a team to sleep in separate rooms. So that's cool. That's cool. No, my wife and I are actually very attached. Very attached. Here's how attached we are. I actually brought my wife to my bachelor party. Isn't that crazy? I brought my wife to my bachelor. It was cool, but it was a little awkward because when the hookers finally got to the hotel room, I had to sit her down and be like, all right, babe, listen, I didn't say you could bring all your friends. You know what I mean? She's like, I don't really consider them friends as much as coworkers. Yeah, we don't want to have kids. I don't think we want to have kids, you know what I mean? Because, I don't know, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look fun. It looks miserably exhausting. You know what I mean? You ever hear somebody say, I was chasing my kids and I released all these endorphins in the process? No, like there's no runner's high from chasing your children. It looks shitty. But I realize when people have kids, they want you to have kids so they'll bullshit you, you know? Like, this guy I worked the other day was like, you know, let me tell you something, Christian. There is nothing as rewarding as having children of your own. Which was a little weird coming from somebody who lost custody. That's fucking weird. And I don't want to have kids because I'm not sure I'd be a good dad. You know what I mean? Because, like, I didn't have a good example. You know, like, because my dad, he wasn't a good example because he was a workaholic. So he didn't spend a lot of time with me and my siblings, you know? Because he was a physician, so he was always seeing patients. And I remember being a kid getting upset and asking my mom, like, how come daddy doesn't spend time with me, you know? Like, is it because he doesn't accept my insurance? Like, what the fuck, you know? My mother was like, listen, you're not the only one looking for a new provider. I'm like, Ma, please don't tell me you've been going out of network because there's only so much I can take. Yeah, I'm actually a physician myself. I work as a doctor during the day, do comedy at night. And it's cool. You know, I work in nursing homes, which is nice because I like little old ladies, you know, because they're like humble and stuff. And they make me feel good about myself. The other day I met this new patient, this old lady, never met her before. She goes to me, she's like, Dr. Christian, I don't know if anybody's ever told you this, but you're very handsome. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much, that's so sweet. Then I checked her chart, turns out she's been blind for the last 10 years. She can't see shit. All right, my name is Christian John. You guys have been great. Keep it going for your host, Mary Capone.
Christian John, everybody, let's hear it for him. So we're going to keep this good time rolling. This next man coming to the stage, you may have seen him in Zookeeper. He's a Fit Club favorite. Let's put our hands together for the very fun.